All right. What's going on, everybody? Nice to see you tonight.
Good morning.
Good morning. Listen to this guy. All right. Is there a hurricane headed toward the WWE Performance Center? Is Mr. Wonderful losing his house? Was Rasslin Rage right about Matt Hardy's retirement? And is Abyss going into the Hall of Fame? We'll answer all these questions and more when Rasslin Rage returns.
Doesn't really matter the preference you're into, cause we love it all, just bring your passion with you. When you roll with us, it is our go-to. Bring you all the wrestling like no one else can. Program, don't you touch that dial, will make you reroute your plans. Turning up the volume, bringing prospects to chance. Breakout stars to legends, any woman, oh man, any given fan, yeah. This is all them, Cody and Junk's game. You can listen to them live or on the replay. Touching all the current topics, push the relay. Freaking workers in the chat before the D-Day. We gonna give it to you. We gonna ruffle feathers. Whether on opposing sides, always stand together. But we don't swerve from the trouble, yeah, we ride the wave. Cody and Trunk and crew will Rasslin Rage. 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 And now, Rasslin Rage with your hosts, Cody and Chunk.
Oh, darn it. Always something, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, always something with me. You never know. You know, I messed up again. I'll let it sit for too long. Anyways, introduction. Here we go. Welcome to the 48th episode of Rasslin Rage. We're your host, Cody. And this dude over here, of course, is none other than Chunk. You know his name. You know what to say, right? All right, so please
That's
give...
right, they know what to say. Chunk equals rating.
Yeah, right. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure to click the red box at the bottom right to subscribe. And if you want notifications, click the bell. If you scroll down to the description, if you're on your computer, you can scroll down. If you're on your phone, there's a little arrow to the right. Click that, and that'll open up the whole description down there. And there's links down there. You will find some great ones for some great things. First off, you'll see in the chat every once in a while, Chunk's going to throw up that donation link.
I feel good too.
Anyways, quiet. Anyway, he's going to throw up the donation link. You can donate $1 or even 20. It's all up to you. It's not required, but we do appreciate it. Everything that we make goes back to the show. Right now we're saving for a new mixer, I think it's called. Yeah, there we go, new mixer. So click that, do that. If you click that link, you'll also see there's 3 tabs up at the top. There's one to donate, one for merch, and then there's another one for a wish list. We have a wish list up there. and you can definitely do whatever you want with those. So definitely check that out as well. You can buy merch if you want. You know, all that stuff helps. Of course, there's our pro wrestling tees down there. You can go to our shop and buy a t-shirt. We have our Rasslin Rage T-shirts or our Chunk Equals Ratings. If you don't want to pay for shipping on a t-shirt, hold your horses, because we're going to be making a bulk order soon. If you're interested, just shoot one of us a message personally or on our Rasslin Rage page with what size you're looking for. By doing so, you give us an idea of what we need to order, and that way we can, you know, pre-order the stuff and you guys don't have to pay for the shipping. That's pretty cool, don't you think? All right, so, and that's, of course, that's if you're in the area. Of course, you know, I'm not going to do that for people that live in Florida because I still have to ship it to you, right? So there's always a link to Fite TV and Highspots. You can click those if you haven't done that. I don't know if our link's even working to Fite TV, but even if it's not, check it out anyways, right? Because Fite TV is cool, right? For real. Watch wrestling online. I'm looking at trying to do some type of giveaway next week, but I'm not certain on what to give away. I'm going to do some brainstorming and figure it out. But I'm thinking it's going to have something to do with donations. Everybody that donates next week is entered into a contest to win something. I'm not sure what yet. What do you think about that?
Sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good. All right. So still figuring out. If you have some ideas, throw them my way. So now, I don't know if he's here. He was supposed to be here, but he's not. Maybe he is. Who knows? But Army Dave, everybody knows Army Dave that hangs out at Blue Water Championship Wrestling. Army Dave, he donated $50 to the show while we were at the Blue Water Championship show. And so I'm going to try. It gives me the opportunity to try something out for this here. So let's see here.
There's Mr. Mitchell.
Is he there?
Yes, he is.
I didn't even see him. All right. So, Army Dave, I'm going to try something here. Oh, yeah, there he is. Hello, Army Dave. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. Donor name. Let's see. Take my money. There we go. That's what we're going to enter. Donation identifier. From the same. Oh, okay. Donation amount. So, we're going to put $50 in there. We're going to see if this works. Yep. All right. So save donation. Save that money. All right. So there we go. That worked. I like it. So thank you, Mr. Dave, for the donation that he gave to us. Army Dave, $50. That's sitting in the wallet.
And I really like the gift.
Yeah, yeah. And it's being saved. So thank you again, Army Dave. $50, man. That's pretty sweet, don't you think?
Yeah.
That was awesome. So thank you again, Army Dave. So now we know that works too. That's pretty cool. So now I wanted to enter that in because he did that, and I wanted to give him the same thing that everybody else gets. You know what I mean?
What's that?
The thing that comes up, you know?
Yeah. I was like, what?
The who?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Hey, thanks, Uncle Osvester.
What do you say?
Cool shirt.
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
I got my shirt just in case anybody wanted to know. I got my
shirt
okay. From the concert. That
was
Wednesday. Stone Sour and Ozzy.
Gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And me and like my entire family went, and it was an amazing time. Like 15 of us.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, and it was an amazing time.
Right.
My cousin Jeff was like five people away from Zach Wild.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah. All right, but enough of that. That's not wrestling.
I know, but it's still cool.
But yeah, it was
I'm just
really sweet. Yeah, I'm just trying to fill space or fill time.
That is the future, dude. It's trying to tell me it must be the future. That is the future.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? I'm the future?
Yeah. Are you the future?
Nice. Thank you.
What are they saying? There we go. Goal saved. All right, so we reset the goal. And let me check.
Oh, yeah, dig it. I was wondering about that.
All right, so now there you go. So you'll see it up there. Woo, $5. $5 make you holla. Right? All right.
Yep,
So
there it is right there.
yeah.
Bada boom, bada
Bada
bomb,
boom, right.
as my friend Cody would say.
Right. Yeah. All right, so let's get this show on the road. Thanks again, Army Dave, for that big donation. Again, we've reset the goal to $5. Last week we set it at $20 so that we'd show that video. We did show the video of the chop. If you guys want, we uploaded it just by itself, so you can check that out too. You know, by itself, you don't have to watch the whole thing. Oh my Lord, this thing's gonna get on my nerves. So, anyways, computer's being a piece, just so everybody knows. We're gonna do Collector's Corner. We got a couple different things here. We'll talk about it in a minute when we come back. All right, so we're back. All right, so first up, some of you might have seen this on Facebook, but I picked this up was it yesterday? This is Ron Simmons Elite. It's the Hall of Champions. This might be better over here. There we go. You see that, guys? Check that out, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so it's Ron Simmons, and it's the Hall of Champions there. And it's on the back of it, it has a picture of him there. Says some stuff. Let's see here. So it says on the back, Ron Simmons, WCW Champion 1992. History was made on August 2nd, 1992 in Baltimore, Maryland. After Big Van Vader injured Sting, Ron Simmons won the right to challenge for Vader's WCW title. Though outweighed by 200 pounds, the former All-American wasn't overpowered, and after a devastating power slam, Simmons became the first African-American WCW champion. So that's pretty cool. Too bad they didn't make these when I met them, but definitely cool.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet.
You know, so now on to other things. I went to the store and we picked up some more cards. What do you think, guys? So we got some Heritage, and then we got two of these. I don't even know what these are. 2007. I think these are just their basic line. Never know what you're going to get in there. And then I haven't seen these before, but they're women's. It's a whole set of women's.
Oh, that's cool.
Right. All right, so let's try the women first, man.
Well, of course, ladies first.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. Let's try the ladies. Well, and you can get those kiss cards in here where they kiss the card.
Oh, we were talking about rock and roll. You lost me.
Right. All right, so let's see here. They got Becky Lynch, Team Raw, Bailey, Billie Kay, Ivory, Naomi, Becky Lynch, Stephanie McMahon, Naomi and Charlotte. What? I bought these ones at Meijer. That's what she said. Who said? Nikki Bella, Natalia, Eve Torres, Maurice, Mickey James, Tamina, Beth Phoenix, Bailey, Amber Moon, Nikki Bella, Charlotte. So no kiss card. That sucks. No kiss card. Nothing worth it. No numbered cards. No nothing. These are just packs, so there's no guarantee. You know, like when you buy booster packs like the one that Josh, the one like you bought, you're guaranteed a relic card. You know what I'm saying? And then if you buy, I forget what it's called, but you get more packs of cards inside of it. And if you do that, they're guaranteed one relic and one autographed card for sure. What it is, you don't know. And it depends on what series of cards, because Topps has a bunch of different series. Like there's the undisputed ones. There's the new ones are undisputed. Those are going for like $200 a box, but you got like 10 guaranteed hits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I still can talk my wife into allowing me to spend $200 on a box of cards.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Asuka, Charlotte, Ruby Riott, Dana Brooke, Bailey, Asuka, Charlotte Flair, Nikki Bella with Carmella, Asuka and Ember Moon, Mickey James and Maurice, Wendy Richter, Asuka. Man, there's a lot of Asuka. Asuka, Sasha Banks, Bailey, Alexa Bliss.
It's the only thing she's good for.
Sherry Martel.
Hey, go over there and pose for that card.
Oh, shut up. All right. So I think we're going to open these red ones. They supposedly got Daniel Bryan cards in here, supposedly. Yeah, well, and look, they got these things in there so you don't steal it.
What is it? Let me see. Oh, so you just got to open them in the store.
Yeah, basically.
Got it. So not only do they want to lose the cards, they also want to clean up your mess.
Right.
I get it.
Okay, so here we go. Ember Moon, Peyton Royce, Willie Regal, Ivory, Mike Chioda, Jason Jordan, Titus O'Neil, Undertaker, Tyler Breeze, Corey Graves, Daniel Bryan special card, 50 cent off purchase of, oh jeez, not even valid anymore.
Check this out. I got a pretty good tidbit here for you.
What?
The odds of getting a Daniel Bryan autograph are 1 in 488.
Holy moly.
That's not bad.
488 packs?
I'm not sure about that, but yeah, probably. But still, for a relic, it's 308. For a silver shirt relic, it's 1 in every 2,490.
Right. So let's see here. I don't know if you guys can see who that is. Let me go to this. Anybody that knows anything about BWCW knows who that is.
Oh, it's Elliot.
Yeah. Good job.
I know, right?
Very good.
I'm amazing, ain't I?
Okay.
Joshua Harbaugh believes packs as well. I believe it's packs.
Yeah. All right. So again, this Daniel Bryan thing. Let's see here. Kathy Kelly, Ember Moon, Peyton Royce. It's like the same one right all over again. Ivory. It's the same pack. Like literally almost the same cards right off the get. Oh, except for that one. Daniel Bryan card, special card. JBL. Luke Gallows. Bunch of announcer girls. JoJo, Carl Anderson, Alexa Bliss, Jace. And that was crap. That was crap. I'm sorry. That makes me mad. All right, so now we're getting into the Heritage. And this one has a magnet thing in it for the alarm, too, so you don't steal it. No. All right. Luke Gallows, Finn Balor rookie card, the Brian Kendrick, Johnny Gargano,
Future stars. That's really sweet.
Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Diamond Dallas Page, Daniel Bryan special card, Future Star. It's like a different color Asuka, Ric Flair, Bret the Hitman Hart, Typhoon, Randy Orton, SummerSlam card. Yeah. Well, that kind of stunk. No, nothing, man. We didn't get anything. Nothing. What a shaft. But we got something else to show you. Something came in the mail the other day. We were going to do like a special video, and it got late one day. We started to do it. We realized that we were idiots and we didn't hit the record button. Well, I'm the idiot that day. So grab that thing, man.
No.
So just give me the box.
No.
So all the way from England, did you hear that? England, all the way from England. Our own, look at this, Rasslin Rage WCW stage. How do you like that, huh? Chunk, get the.
Nope.
It's got this, right? Sits. We're gonna. It lights up. It lights up, by the way.
Where's the other door?
I don't even care about the doors. I was just looking for the plug, dude.
Oh,
It's right there, dum-dum.
whoa, that's not very nice.
Well, who told you I was nice? There was your first problem.
I mean, why wouldn't you set the whole thing up, dumb?
Because I'm just gonna hold on to it and show them, man.
He's so ghetto.
Because it takes too long. We only got a certain amount of time. Plug that crap into your computer and shut up.
Easy, your Marysville is showing.
It's homecoming, by the way. Your Port Huron showing. You can't plug in a USB cable. Flip it over.
It's not going in anything.
It's called a U.
Your USB
Do you guys see what's going on right now?
The USB cable's too big.
There we go. All right, hold on. That's what she said. Come on. I don't want to turn on. Of course, chunk.
He already broke it.
There we go. There we go. Lights up. Did you see that?
I did.
That's so cool. And we got to get to, there's doors that go on it.
But he don't care about those.
Not right now. Just to show it real quick. Maybe I'll put this behind it so you can see the lights going on. That's pretty cool. And then you hit the buttons and it does, you know. So that's going to go back here behind me on the wall. And then they stay on and then all the way off. Yep. So here, you can unplug that now, dude.
No thanks.
All right. So there we go. So that's going to go. I've actually, if you guys looked on Facebook, and anybody that has me personally on Facebook, as we put this away. So anyways, Carl over there, well, I'm going to tell you, Billy Ray, so I got a special deal, because I'm special. No, I'm just saying, no, because he hooked us up. I had to pay, all I had to do was pay for shipping from there. So the best way to purchase a stage from Carl, his Elite Stages, is on eBay. And if you look up KS Elite Stages, and you will find him. Or he has the Facebook group, and you can he'll list his stuff in his Facebook group. So definitely check that out. But that is actually going to go, I already painted a shelf, and I painted the brackets for the shelf. And that's going to go on the wall right back here. Okay. And it's going to actually right there. So while the show's going on, it's going to be lit up and doing its thing, which is cool. And then I have some other cool, extras to add to stuff in the background over here. That's why that's been open. You're like, man, why they got that stupid space there? Well, because I had plans. All right. Always thinking, right, Chunk?
Yes.
Who's this? Somebody's messaging me. I don't know you. All right, so that's it for Collector's Corner, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I mean, I thought that it'd been nice to get a hit out of those, wouldn't it? All right, so when we come back, we're going to talk some indies. Yo, I'm back. What's happening? So, Indies, Pro Wrestling All-Stars and Metro Pro Wrestling join forces tonight live from Heroes Hall in Brownstown, Michigan. Doors opened at 7:30 and bell time was set for 8. Tickets are $12 for adults, and kids 12 and under get in for $5. $5, man. Also tonight, Macomb County Championship Wrestling is at the Wyndham Garden Hotel in Sterling Heights, Michigan. Doors opened at 7 and the action was set to begin at 7:25. All tickets for this event are $15. So if you're down that way, get over there. Maybe. Yeah. Tomorrow, UCW in Bay City at 300 North Winona Street. Doors open at 6 and bell time is set for 7 o'clock. Tickets are only $10. That's pretty sweet. September 29th, Championship Wrestling League debuts in Brighton, Michigan at the Brighton Legacy Center. All CWL shows will air Fridays on WADL. Big Cass, going as Big C now, is scheduled to appear. It will be signing a contract with CWL. Tickets are available for sale on their website, championshipwrestlingleague.com. Front row $40, rows 2 through 5 are $30. General admission floor $20, and general admission bleachers are $10. That's a pretty affordable show. Too bad I have to work. September 29th, Detroit Style Wrestling will be at the Brass Monkey Bar. That's a pretty cool name. In Wyandotte, Michigan. And there's a lot of promotions. That's 2 promotions out of Wyandotte already. Doors open at 6 and bell time is set for 6:30. Ticket prices are general admission are $8 in advance, 10 at the door. Front row is $12 in advance and 15 at the door. Kids 12 and under get in for $5. All right. September 20th. Man, another show on the 29th. Holy moly, man. 29th. September 29th, XICW will be hosting their Fan Appreciation Night at the Fraser Lions Club. Bell time is set for 6:30. No mention of the doors, but more likely than 6. Oh, yeah, no, it's probably like 10 minutes before the show starts. That's how that goes there. Tickets for Blue Water Championship Wrestling's October 20th show, Fatal Error, go on sale tomorrow, September 22nd. Tickets are $20 in advance and $25 at the door. Family 4-packs are also available for $75. Fans are urged to dress up as their favorite BWCW superstar. There will be an after party for adults at the end of the night too. Scheduled on the card will be the return of Impact Wrestling stars Congo Kong and Decay's Crazy Steve. Also appearing, Brian Pillman Jr. 5 Most Wanted, weaponized Alex Weir. Levi Blue takes on Billy Ray Daniels in a Blue Water street fight where fans bring the weapons. Ooh, that's interesting. Didn't you say you have a couple already? Yeah, you got a cheese grater, right?
Yeah.
What else did you have?
A meat tenderizer.
Meat tenderizer. Ooh. Classic stapler. That's all I'm going for. Classic stapler.
Billy Ray says XICW is on the 28th.
28. Chunk, you fired. All right, so.
I'm looking.
I don't know.
Right.
Anyways, let's see here. Blue Water Street Fight. That's cool. The Blue Water debut of Owen Travers, the Soul Taker, and Black Diamond Jack Price. Hey, sweet. And the return of the Blue Water Rising Stars champion, Aquabra, Cyrus Satine. And he will be back. And God said, no, sorry. We're moving on. Holy Indies. A lot of great experience waiting to happen in the independent scene in the Great Lakes State here of Michigan. So make sure you guys get out there. Spend the cash. Go out to one of these shows. Go out to a show next weekend if you're in the Port Huron area. Come on in to Blue Water Championship Wrestling. Let me tell you, you guys will have a blast. Especially if I'm there because I like to get down. Let's put it that way. That's the nice way to put it.
Not me.
No, he goes home. So you can take your entire family to an independent show for the price of sometimes or half the price of a ticket to the Fed. I'm just saying.
Of one ticket.
Yeah, one ticket. And that's not, yeah, that's, well, I mean, think about it. The family 4-pack for BWCW with, 3 decent names plus Aquabro coming back, dude. That's $75, right? For a family 4-pack. And Nosebleed probably is $80 plus all the fees. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. All right, guys. So that's all we got for the shows. Something you Where's the exact? Oh, yeah, okay. So we are going to go into, well, actually, we're going to do this one. No, we'll do this. All right. All the Rage. When we come back, that's where we talk about all the wrestling news. Yo, what's happening? All right, so, you know, this one, I don't know how to feel about this one yet. However, Matt Hardy has announced on his official YouTube channel that he is retiring. He suffered from several injuries and has been working backstage as a producer. Yeah, so there's a lot of people, you know, and you know how it is online, Chunk. There's a lot of people talking. They're always talking. People are always talking. I mean, you know, hey, listen, we're kind of hypocrites when we say that because that's what we're doing right now. We're talking. No, it's true. I am. So, anyways, with that said, a lot of people are saying that the way that it seemed that it wasn't like he was saying he was retiring. It was like he was retiring a character. So, Chunk, you always have some interesting things to say. I want to really kind of find out where you're at with this one. Do you think it's the end, or is it like a recovery period and he may come back, or do you think it's, you know, it's they're leading into something else?
On a week-to-week basis, I believe he's finished. Special occasions, maybe occasionally, but I think he's done.
Yeah, that's kind of where I think it's leading into. And, you know, I'm really glad that he is deciding to stick around. What I'd really like to see him do is, you know, besides, you know, just being a producer, and I know producers work a lot with the talent, but I'd really like to see him, like, help out over there in NXT or developmental, you know what I'm saying? In the Performance Center. You know what I mean?
I'd like to see him help out in the writing center.
Mm-hmm. That definitely could be a positive for WWE, you know.
It really could. I mean, who better to write?
Yeah, he does. He comes up with weird stuff, so he definitely can do some things. So Nia Jax received a See Her Now award from the Association of the National Advertisers last weekend. The award recognizes the obstacles and challenges Nia has overcame while still assisting others. I've never heard of the award, but cool, good on you.
Yeah, I never have either.
Right, Chump, did you know Paul Orndorff almost lost his house?
I did hear something about rumors, but
it's true. He almost lost his house, according to the GoFundMe account that was created for Orndorff, which I believe was by his brother, fell behind on his property taxes, and as to my understanding, he needed at least $10,000 before October 1st, or they were going to repossess the home. They did end up raising the money. This brings in an interesting topic of discussion, is where did all the money go? He was almost, they actually posted the line items of the years on the GoFundMe. I don't know if you went to the GoFundMe. I actually did to check it out, and it had the line items. So, you know, it showed like the last 6 years, I think it was, of the taxes, and the last 3 years he hasn't paid, and they're like $2,000, and each year they go up, you know, and then you got to figure in all the, you know, interest that he accrued and all that other stuff. So he was almost $10,000, and they did raise it. They actually, when I checked on there, it was still open. The GoFundMe was still open, and they were. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, that definitely would be sweet, wouldn't it? We're actually, you know, speaking of that, Craig, we're looking at trying to get some sponsorship here. I got to come up. There's a lot of time in all this stuff, you know, and I'm not complaining because it's something we chose to do, but there's a lot of time when it comes to this stuff. And if you really want to truly be successful, you got to keep at it, because I tell you what, man, it's an uphill battle, and you know, there is never really a plateau where it just goes, it's up, 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 you know, and there's more and more stuff to keep going, keep doing, and what have you. But you know, we're both working. He's back to work now. We're both working. He's working a part-time job full-time. He's working a part-time full-time. I'm working half the time, you know, because, well, you know, I'm down to like 15 hours, man. It sucks. But anyways, so with that said, we're looking at. I'm going to try to put together some kind of like sponsorship package, sort of like a Patreon thing. Looking into it a little bit more. It's just going to take time, man. There's so much to do and so little time to do it in. So I'm definitely looking into it. So let's get back to that news. So to go back to Paul Orndorff, did you watch the 30 for 30 for Ric Flair?
Yeah.
Okay. So
He
he was broke too. You know what I mean? I don't think he's quite as broke as he was. I think he's making.
Yeah, not now.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
He was pretty down.
Right. But so we see a lot of this where these guys are broke or what have you.
Because they're still living the life.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like Orndorff is living that life.
Yeah, not anymore.
You know,
he's broke.
Yeah, that's true. But and one of the other things when I was reading on the GoFundMe, I think it was something about they were going to give away one of his robes to the people that donated. Nice. So that's pretty cool because he had some pretty nice robes too. I think the same person that probably made, I think it was Rick Rude, Greg the Hammer Valentine, a couple of them other ones, Ric Flair. I think a lot of those robes came from the same person, if I'm not mistaken. So former Impact announcer and producer Jeremy Borash made his first appearance on WWE programming. Borash introduced Chunk's homie, Mick Foley, on the network special commemorating the 20th anniversary of the Hell in a Cell match between him and The Undertaker. Borash left Impact on January 30th and was reported to be working for WWE the same day in developmental. So that's pretty cool. He was also part of the producing crew that did the whole Broken universe with Matt Hardy. So that'd be interesting to see what those two do together in the back. Last week, Junk and I talked about tickets going on sale for NWA's 70th anniversary show and the fact Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes will have another match for the title. Well, Cody Rhodes is set to defend the NWA Heavyweight Championship, also known as the 10 pounds of gold at Ring of Honor event on September 29th. His opponent, you ask? Willie Mack. So this is good for the NWA and the title. It's given it a little more prestige. Again, I mean, it's a pretty prestigious title already, but now it's coming back on the market, and you got people like Cody Rhodes that are holding the title, and it's making an appearance in the Ring of Honor. So that's pretty sweet. You know what I'm saying? A lot of history there.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of history there, and I'm glad to see that it's finally, starting to get a little bit of a momentum. So that's good. WWE has announced they will once again have Starrcade. Okay? But it's again not going to be aired. What? Why? This is a travesty. You're going to use a name like Starrcade and not air it?
Yeah.
What the F?
I don't get it. I think they should get rid of SummerSlam and turn that into Starrcade.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, Starrcade was billed as WCW's WrestleMania. You know what I mean? And SummerSlam used to be billed as the summertime WrestleMania kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, breaking up the year. Yep.
So Starrcade, 6 months in, have a Starrcade instead of a SummerSlam. But
I could. So
that's just my opinion.
No, I agree with you. That's not a bad one, actually. Regardless, either way you look, I mean, it's in Cincinnati. Hey, I see you. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in, man.
Brother.
I'm watching the replay tonight, he says. Love you guys. Well, thank you. He's probably busy. Big news coming out of Cyrus out there. He's coming back to the hood.
Yeah,
right?
That's right. He says the Saudi Arabian show isn't being played either, isn't being aired. That's right. It's going to be a network. But that's probably a way to draw to the network because they're network-only productions, right? The big shows like the Saudi Arabia show.
The last one, the Greatest Royal Rumble, that was aired on WWE.
Was it?
Sure was. I don't know if it was that night.
I didn't know that.
Got a night of midget wrestling ahead. Are you wrestling a midget, Cyrus?
He's not allowed to punch me.
Good stuff. So Starrcade is actually going to be in Cincinnati, Ohio. If we really wanted to go, we could. But
thanks, we appreciate
hey, thanks,
that,
man.
Cyrus.
We appreciate
You're awesome,
that, man. Thanks so much. There you go, Cyrus 18, ladies and gentlemen. Cyrus 18. Thank you so much. Do it all, Dave. #1. Thank you. Thank you.
That's a guy not forgetting where he comes from.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
All right, Cincinnati Street Fight. So here's the matches. My bad. Cincinnati Street Fight. The Shield versus Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre. Now that is interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good match.
That is interesting. That is not a bad booking, in my opinion. So WWE title steel cage match. AJ Styles, you're not gonna put this on TV? AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. SmackDown Women's title steel cage match. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte. U.S. title match. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev. All titles. Look at this. What?
None of them are going to change hands.
Well, still. SmackDown Tag Team title match. The New Day versus The Bar. And we're going to get a special concert from Elias with Ric Flair.
Woo!
Woo!
What?
Man.
That's amazing.
I feel shafted.
That's pretty sweet.
I feel shafted. I don't know. You know, Taylor says, why not air it? I don't know. You have the means to do so. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Maybe to give it an exclusive live thing, I guess.
You know what they should do is they should have wrestlers themselves do Facebook Live of the event.
Yeah, that would be not bad.
That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah. So, anybody out there watching from Chile? Chile, are you out there? No? Okay. Well, what's that?
I don't have any crackers.
Right. No, well, if you were, WWE is having a tryout in Chile for the first time ever. According to WWE's release on the tryout, it will be for 3 days and will lead into an event on December 5th at the Movistar Arena in Santiago, Chile. So, if you're out that way, you want to get a tryout. That's a good spot, right? So you remember that big lawsuit? It was like 50 wrestlers, man, right? Put against it was a class action lawsuit against WWE for concussions. Well, the judges dismissed it.
Well,
You know, they did. I couldn't find much other than they dismissed it. I didn't get that far into it. I didn't like actually go in and research the entire case, you know, which I could have did, but I didn't because I didn't have time. But it was dismissed, and I could have found out exactly what it was dismissed for, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, woo! Yeah, so 50 former guys in there. One of them was Animal. Another one, there was a bunch of them on there, man. I just can't remember them all, but in the Hebner, Earl Hebner was on there. There was a couple of them. So they get nothing. And I think Orndorff was on there too, if I'm not mistaken. So WWE superstars alleged that the WWE didn't provide enough protection from head trauma. That's what the lawsuit alleged, and it was dismissed.
Yeah, I want to see I don't know who the wrestlers were that were
in the lawsuit.
That,
yeah, if you go to that site and you look it up, it's in there in that article. So, keep it up. Way to go, Craig. Oh, yeah. Don't forget you can donate, by the way. If you got $1, hook me up.
51.
$1, make you holla. All right, so let's see here.
There's 51 plaintiffs in that lawsuit.
Oh, 51? It's being reported that Impact's Scott D'Amore and Ed Nordholm, who is the president of Anthem, met with WWE at the headquarters in Connecticut. There's no confirmation as to what they met about, but Impact and Anthem, both stated it was nothing to do with the sale. So that's crazy.
That's good.
Yeah. They're probably working together for something again to show stuff is probably what it is. Because that's what it was last time. But we could be wrong, and they could be leading us in a different way, you know. I can't remember if it was last week or last week or the week before. We were talking about Rey Mysterio. He was on a podcast or whatever, and he did an interview, and they were asking him about WWE. Well, it was sometime this week. I can't remember exactly what day, but he signed a 2-year deal. Now a lot of people are saying that there's he only wanted to sign an 18-month, and WWE wanted to sign him for 2 years, but they signed him for 2 years, but he's got an 18-month option where he can ask for his release at the 18th month. I know. Hey, it is what it is. So speaking of signing, Ring of Honor has signed Madison Rayne to a 1-year deal. Rayne is 5-time Impact Knockout Champion and recently competed in the Mae Young Classic as Ashley Rayne. So, and she's also, what's that dude's name? Josh, whatever, for Impact. Josh Matthews, I think.
Oh,
yeah, it's his wife. Impact Wrestling also announced that they will be inducting Abyss into their Hall of Fame. It's of note that Abyss is one of the originals still there. He's been there since 2002 when it was TNA.
Yeah.
So
he deserves it.
Yeah, definitely.
Amongst a lot of others.
Yeah, yes. So 2 WWE superstars have been shelved in the past week. Alexa Bliss, with an arm injury, to believe she says is suffered from Ronda Rousey, and Sasha Banks from an undisclosed injury. They did a release on it, but they didn't say what she injured, and they've both been pulled from upcoming events. Sasha recently was pulled from her mixed tag challenge, or whatever that is that they do on Facebook.
Yep.
You know, so mixed match challenge. So there's that. What do we got here? I don't know who that is. Okay, so looks like we're at the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to go ahead and flick on the old legit wrestling questions. Get them ready. I usually mention them at the beginning of the show. I just guess I forgot. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. Here we go. After this, legit wrestling questions. Yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go ahead and make sure that you get them legit wrestling questions ready.
My name is Brian Pillman Jr., and you're watching the Rasslin Rage YouTube show.
What do we got? Anything? Anything? Hello? Can you hear me now? Check, 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 check. Don't forget, guys, in the description or on the website or whatever you want, you can go on there and you can go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Rasslin Rage and you can purchase a t-shirt and have it shipped to your house. Excuse me, if you don't want to pay for shipping, you can always have it, you know, wait for when we do a big order, send us a message and let us know what size you're looking to get. What's 25? What's 25? What are they talking about? Oh, you're not on there. I don't know when Ricochet's coming up, but it's not going to be long. What would make the best match for the return of Cyrus Sateen? Okay, so you really want my opinion? You really want my opinion? If you, and I'm gonna be real honest with this one. Are you ready? Go ahead. You want to go first? Because I'm gonna be honest on this one, and then people are gonna get mad at me on this.
I believe there's a title rematch thing, right? So the only thing I can say is Alex.
But is that, you know, like the best thing?
I mean, it's the rules.
I get you. All right. So, I don't think Cyrus should have been on the flyer, but hey, it is what it is. I don't even think he should have been announced. But I do, you know, does it seem like that's what's going to happen? Should that's what happened? Should Alex and Cyrus go at it? Does Alex, is there such thing as a rematch for the Rising Star? I don't know. I have no idea.
I mean, it's the rules.
Is it the rules? Do we know that? Was there special rules for the Rising Star?
Well, that's not a special rule. There's always a title rematch.
See, no, there is no special
If a
rules.
champion loses a belt, there's always a champion rematch.
I don't think so. No. He keeps saying no.
I don't.
That's all he's saying is no. No. No.
I mean, unless otherwise stipulated, there's always been.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I think it's time that we start seeing some more. The Rising Star hasn't been around that long, right? The Rising Star Championship belt. We've already seen Alex. We've seen Cyrus. Should somebody else get? Isn't it about a Rising Star? And I'm not saying that. You know, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm not saying that Alex has reached that pinnacle of the Rising Star, but who isn't Rising Star about opportunity? Shouldn't somebody else get an opportunity? That's my. If Cyrus dropped Alex in the woods and no one was around, would it make a sound? Yes, because there would be ears to be able to hear it, because Alex and Cyrus would be able to hear it. So yes, it would make a sound. If there was nobody there, including, but see, you can't have it. That's a trick question, man. Where did that go? Legit wrestling question. Most brutal match other than the dog collar match between Piper and Valentine. Yikes. Did you hear that?
What did it say?
Most brutal match other than the dog collar match between Piper and Valentine. Most brutal.
Who was it that hit? Was it Triple H that hit Mick Foley in the head 14 times or 16 times with a chair? That.
Oh, that was pretty nasty.
Or Mick Foley getting thrown off Hell in a Cell? That.
I was going to go into some ECW stuff.
Yeah, a lot of that.
You know, or, you know.
A lot of that.
Yeah, a lot of just ECW. I mean
there's been multiple brutal matches. You could talk about Mick Foley over in Japan with Bruiser Brody. You could talk about Terry Funk.
Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of Terry Funk.
Chainsaw Charlie, you know.
Chainsaw Charlie.
There's lots of
Blackjack, or not Blackjack.
Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah, trying to think of it. It's not Blackjack Mulligan.
It depends on who.
Bruiser Brody.
Who's your guy? That's the thing. Sandman from ECW. Sabu. There's.
What was the one ECW? Who was it that they put on that? And he was just bloody. Can't even remember now, man. My head, too much wrestling.
That's because there's so many ECW matches.
I know.
Blood.
Yeah, but yeah, so that one too. That one kicked you in the pants. Which WWE wrestler do you think would absolutely win in a real fight? Any wrestlers that you think that might lose? So in a real fight, huh?
Well,
I'm gonna go with Sheamus. Would really win. Sheamus was actually a bodyguard
for Bono.
Yeah, he was a bodyguard, and he's bad to the bone.
I've heard that Chris Jericho legit beat up Bill Goldberg in the locker room when they worked for WCW.
Yeah, Goldberg's never been a fighter.
So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but right
that
now, I don't know.
Yeah,
Shinsuke Nakamura, didn't he train like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ronda Rousey, I win. Ronda Rousey.
Oh Lord, listen to this guy. Any more in here? I think that's it. I think that's it, there, guy. I think that's it. Where are we at? What is this? No more legit wrestling questions? All right, guys. So make sure that you scroll down there and check all the links out. check out the website, RasslinRage.com. Come on to the Facebook page and the group. Check us out, guys. So we will see you again next week. We have a special guest coming on set. None other than Rob. Mr. Rob. I'm not going to call either last name because I'm not exactly sure which name he wants, but I know that he's not coming. Yeah, he's not coming as in character, FYI, everybody. He's coming as himself. So it's going to be a great night. Here's a little question. Here we go. Do you think Rasslin Rage is going to see episode 100? Absolutely. Not a doubt in my mind.
We're almost at 50 right now, right?
Yeah.
What's today? 49? Is that what it is? 49?
48, I think. I could be wrong.
Dig it?
Yeah.
But it's actually week 49 for the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since the show has started.
There was a couple weeks that we didn't do shows.
I want to say one, right? Just
2.
one? Was it 2?
2. Yeah, there was 1 week that we were both gone. We went to something.
Oh, yeah, and then the week that you had the family thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it.
I remember now.
Right. All right, guys. So we didn't make the donation goal tonight.
Here's
We'll shoot for next time. We'll
here's
shoot
some
for
of
next
these
time.
names from that lawsuit. Some that I was awestruck by. Like Sabu. You know? Hold on.
Shane Douglas is on there. There's a lot of them. Well, we're going to wrap it up.
But the ones that, like, shouldn't probably be on there are, like, Road Warrior Animal, Ahmed Johnson, Sabu, you know, crazy people that did over-the-top stuff.
Right.
How can you say that they didn't tell you to go out there and jump off a ladder? And
I think they just hopped on the bandwagon.
Yeah,
Some of them did.
Definitely.
But Laurinaitis, not so much. But he's been very candid about his thoughts on that one.
Know.
All right. So, anyways, you guys have a good night. We'll see you next week. Rob will be joining us next week. He's going to bring in some of his collection for our Collector's Corner and all that good stuff. And we're going to talk some sand wrestling. We're going to talk wrestling. We're going to talk all kinds of good stuff. And, you know, he's an author, too, by the way. He's got a couple books, and he's writing another one. So we'll talk to him next week, guys. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us. They call me Cody.
They call me Chuck.
Sometimes. You guys have a great night. We'll see you again next week. Later.